blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black.
Let's keep the hype going for Black Animation Appreciation Month. This time around, I want to bring attention to some black projects that kind of go under the radar. I, for one, think that we often ignore a lot of potential that could go on to be the next big thing. Some of these projects push for noticeability, but we usually are looking only at the mainstream stuff from big studios. Well, let's correct that by putting a spotlight on some of these melanin-flavored projects. Not that kind of spotlight, you psychos. The first of these black projects is one that involves a very wholesome comic called Pen and Ink. Done by a friend of mine named Super D2 on Twitter, he's been making big moves with multiple comic strip series and eventually wants to make them into an actual animated series. Sort of in the vein of Garfield, Pen and Ink more or less is a semi-autobiography of his life. They tell this small story about these pair of sisters living life and making art. He's already done a few animated shorts on his YouTube channel based on Pen and Ink. He has a good collection of comic series done in a comic strip style that have these just very likable characters. Did I mention the wholesomeness of it all? Cause that's just the big draw. They have a nice coziness to it that very much feels like these old Sunday comics you used to, or probably still read. This is very much reflected in all his comic series, and you should give his channel and Twitter a follow to keep up with him. The next project is Teflon Funk, a webcomic created by Stefan Meteor. It focuses on these individuals trying to stop a gang and its leader from distributing a harmful drug called Teflon Funk. The project tried using Kickstarter to raise funding for a pilot, which it managed to do so. It even released a teaser some time back, but as of right now, it's unknown where it is. Potentially, it's being shown off to studios to produce as a series, or it's still being made. Either way, I say keep an eye on it. It's not every day you get a black animation project that has badass females as the lead. Plus, it has a bomb-ass soundtrack. Yeah, there is a full soundtrack out for free on their YouTube, done by Fat Jon. It's pretty sick. If you're looking to get a fix for Teflon Funk right now, you can check out the website for the comic. It has a cool and slick style to it that I think a full series can really showcase. The next animation project I've covered before on this channel is called The Weeklings. It was created by Jabril Mack and a group of his friends as an original pilot, but they managed to pull through and make a full web series all based around different days of the week. They take the concept they wanted to go for and actually go the full mile with it. You get this very fun cast of colorful characters in relatable situations with some off-kilter jokes.
Yo, we gotta figure this out. You know, one of my friends was in a situation like this before. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, my friend, who was a princess...
Wait a second, you're trying to tell us a bedtime story.
Wait, guys, look! April Fool's toothbrush is right here.
The series has been going on for months and definitely deserves some attention. Jabril and his crew dedicated time and effort into doing this, so go check their channel out. A more short-form project to keep an eye out on is one called The Mighty Grand Piton. It was made by a guy named Wesley Lewis with help from a group called The Line and focuses on a black girl going to the Caribbean for vacation and discovering a giant robot. Think Gigantor but black and with beautiful animation. I mean, this looks gorgeous with its vibrant palette and smooth motion. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, but that's mainly because it's meant to be a concept that gets people interested. Wesley said himself that he wishes to do even more with this, so if more people check it out and generate buzz about it, some studio is likely to pick it up. After you check this out, if this managed to impress you, I suggest going by the channel it's hosted on and talk about it. Something like this only comes around every so often, so let's not sleep on it. I mean it. Share it around. Let people know this exists. This is something that could be some new fire for us. The last of these black projects is another one based on a webcomic called Black Sands: The Seven Kingdoms. It was created by Manuel Godoy and focuses on Egyptian children with superpowers who want to prove that they can be kings and queens. It works as an epic telling of an old Egyptian legend. It was kickstarted a while back and reached its goal and managed to make a pilot. It has a motion comic series on YouTube that you can check out right now. They update regularly and they can definitely use more attention to get their pilot off the ground. It's not often you see Egyptian characters as the main in something more serious. The most you can pull out your ass is probably Tuttenstein and Cleopatra in space, and that's about it. I'm just being real.
I been told you niggas I'm real.
It has potential to be one of the great epic animated series of its time if it can get recognition. This guy and his crew have made this website really dedicated to this and trying to get it off the ground. So when you're done here, go check it out. Check out the YouTube channel and check out the website. This is one of those things you shouldn't be sleeping on. And that just about wraps up this video. So stick around, we still got some more for you this month. And always remember, it's just a thought.
Thank you.